is this team because they are not going to back down to anybody so far. That's the recipe here against number 2 Duke.
Yeah, the Duke staff told us that as well. They knew that the Panthers would come in here prepared to play and aggressive, that they knew they would not back down at all.
Tre Jones heads to the foul line.
Well, Rob Lanier is a winner, no question about that. I actually was a part of a co-champion ace. He made it clear to us, but they were able to beat Duke at home with Sean Singletary with the buzzer beater. And Rob's concern for Duke this year is where will they get their perimeter scoring from?
There's another takeaway. Jones for 3. He's got it.
Was probably, we wouldn't even say as high as considered to be a project. And now you got a young man going out on the road getting 19 and 12 at the College of Charleston, and a big part of what Georgia State plans to do this year, just like shooting the other end of the floor.
No, they give it right back. Turnovers continue to be the story early here, and Tre Jones cashes in on the other.
Territory for him to come here and perform in front of the camera crazies, and he's one of those guys that we knew wasn't going to be scared, just like
Jones picks the pocket. And immediately.
That's because he doesn't have as much of talent around him. But Tre Jones still carries a huge load for this Duke team to be successful, because what he has
7-0 run.
And now we're seeing that zone from Georgia State. Duke prepared for this. They talked about it in their shoot around earlier today. But one thing it does is force you to shoot the ball from the perimeter. And who will be the guy stepping up, knocking down the shot for the Blue Devils?
2 to shoot. Jones weaves his way through and comes up with the bucket. You that they've been able to be so effective in transition and get the looks that they've gotten so far tonight.
Well, one of the things that they've been able to do is beat Duke's pressure, but they haven't been able to contain Tre Jones' possession. And right now, Rob Lanier going to force someone outside of Carey to beat him from the perimeter.
Jones tries a 3. Buries it. Tre Jones has been the man. What can they do to really kind of put this game out of reach?
Well, they're going to need for Jack White, for O'Connell, for Matthew Hurt, someone outside of Tre Jones to make a shot from beyond the three-point arc.
The Tre Jones show continues. Top 71% of their scoring from a year ago, and their head coach, and yet they've hung in this game. Iron unkind there. Jones the other way. It rolls in, and that's
the rim.
The ball bouncing unkindly in a big way for Georgia State, and it's allowed Duke to grow this lead. Hoop in the horn for Tre Jones.
One would be R.J. Barrett and the other Cam Reddish. They missed this young man right here.
Wants him to grab the
Year
ball.
40.
Yeah. Spry as ever.
What did he tell me today? I asked him if he was holding something in his pocket. He said, Corey, I've been here 40 years. I would have to have a lot of pockets for that.
Well, what it was this full court
NBA draft. Oftentimes, it's difficult to take those guys off the court. We see how important Tre Jones is, so it was hard to take him.
And that's what we saw in shoot-around today. After the made basket, get back on D like that. Tre Jones picks the pocket and was fouled on his way to the rim.
He passes up Hurt, goes to Baker. Baker pays it off by being the first person outside of Tre Jones to make a three-pointer in the Blue Devil uniform
tonight.
And moving forward, I'm not going to say that Tre Jones and Vernon Carey both have to average 20 points per game. But this is going to be more of a realistic game for the Blue Devils. They're going to have those two guys having big offensive performances and having other players, the Joey Bakers and Matthew Hurts, Cassius Stanley, each and every one stepping up. Justin Pierce had a huge game for them. I believe they played at UNC with him healthy, but they're going to have to find other pieces because when they play against the Virginias,
double team came for Jones. That means someone's open. Cassius Stanley can't make him pay. But an offensive rebound again by Hurt. And Duke will pull it out and take their time.
2 for $1. Shoot it again, Cassius.
Came into this game shooting an impressive 82%. That number will come down
at the other end of the floor with those explosive dunks. But I can tell you this, he is a very important basketball on the wing and recover, block shots, make plays on the defensive end of the floor.